kindness afar is cruelty at home. That's some saying that says something like that. Kindness afar is cruelty at home. Being considerate of others is actually a bad thing, because you can't serve two masters. Instead of connecting to whatever you want to call it, the Holy Spirit, your deeper self, the thing that doesn't make any sense but is correct, you can't do that when you're in your mind considering what might be in their mind. See, it was to the benefit of the weak and sickly, the slaves, because it brings you down to their level, playing by these rules of being considerate of others. It's inconsiderate of you it's being inconsiderate of you to say that you should be considerate of others. It really is. And it's not good for life as a whole, because I mean, look at nowadays, are we supposed to be considerate of others? And it's like, hey, will you stop being such a dipshit? Oh, well, something happened to me when I was young. Well, fucking get past it. You know what I mean? It brings everything down when you're considerate of others. And that's why a healthy ego is a good thing. Because it's like, hey, you're being a fucking idiot. And I'm better than you. I don't need to waste my time and energy considering what your stupid BS. You know what I mean? I'm not. It's a poison being considerate of others. And they'll see you as a threat when you're back in your own stuff, but you're also connected to the all, then the power. And it's it doesn't really matter what they might try to do out of retaliation for not being dragged down with them. That's the whole thing. That's been the premise of everything. It's the fact that I'm declining means that all of you ought to decline. That's what they've been like. The fact that I'm declining means that all of you ought to decline. And they'll do they're not they'll speak about truth and honesty, but they're not they don't want the truth. They don't want you to be honest with them. Hey, you're being you all are fucking nuts, you know? It's just a lie. And they know oh, I'm declining, and you have to decline with me. Why are you not being considerate? Well, you have you're egotistical, you know? You need to be dragged down like me. Fuck that shit, man. If anything, when you're not considerate of others and you're minding your own damn business, instead of wondering what they might be on their mind, or are they comfortable with this, or if I need to live my life in accordance to this, you know, if they go to try to retaliate, which they will from time to time at least, it doesn't matter, because you're connected to something much deeper. And if the world was, if consideration for others, love thy neighbor and all that stuff, was not preached, the world would be a better place, because people, they get into other people's fucking, they use that as an excuse to get into fucking people's business and twist them, and twist their situation, I'm doing this because I love you. It's a lie. It's politeness and such moral codes as love thy neighbor and all that shit it's a lie. It's set up to abuse life itself, actually. And yeah, so don't quit being considerate of others.